Mr. Starray.
Mate, I've been thinking for the last hour and 6 minutes, what's the best way to compare Carlton to something? And I think relevance right now is probably the vaccine rollout in Australia. We promise so much and deliver fuck all. And we continue to deliver fuck all. And it is just it was a disgrace. Like looking like the performance first, like that was one of the worst performances we've had in a long time. It's quite ironic as well that we played North Melbourne today, and that will probably be seen as the death knell of David Teague and the associated coaching staff. And to be truthful, Bolton as well. If you remember a couple of years ago, we played North after that Hawthorn game, and everyone went, oh, shit. It's the same shit, mate. It is the same shit that continues to happen. And no, I do not think David Teague is the only problem at Carlton. I'm far from it. The problems are much deeper. But we need to go beyond this point of, is he the problem or is person X the problem? And go to the point, is person X the solution? And I don't know how many people in the joint right now we can positively say they are part of the solution. There is something seriously wrong in this football club. I mean, look at that. We talk, it's funny. North Melbourne, we talk about how good their direction is. They've got David Noble in the joint. He basically went scorched earth last year. And you look at what they're starting to deliver. Their spirit at North Melbourne, the shinboner spirit, is all about being uncompromising and, being accountable for each other, having some self-respect. We have to be the most compromising football club in the AFL competition. From the board level down. We compromise on everything. It's ridiculous. And it's not good enough. And the club, and I've said this before, they continue to, take and take and take and take and take and take and take, and they just haven't delivered. They haven't given anything. And they continue not to. I mean, there's little spurts and little bits and, things that we can hang our hat on. Yeah, it was great. We had a great last quarter last week, and that was great. And, we got Sam Walsh and, Harry Mackay and all that. But at the end of the day, it means fuck all. We are shit, Terry. We're rubbish. We're 6 years into this supposed rebuild, which is going to take us where we need to be, and we're rubbish. We are rubbish. And people, and Marcelo said it before, smell the coffee. We are rubbish. And there needs to be a massive clean-out from a lot of different levels. And I'm very interested to see what this review is going to find. Unfortunately, the difference between now and in past years where we've talked, the playing list 6 years ago was bad. I believe in my heart of hearts, from a pure on-paper talent perspective, the playing list is good enough to compete. But we consistently get let down. And we consistently lose these sorts of games. You were talking at the start of the year, we lost to the good teams. Then we lost to Sydney and West Coast. We losing to competent teams. We've lost to the wooden spoon, Terry. It's not good enough. No. The culture's so compromising. We're like, it's okay. It's all right. We'll sell some Crips wings. We made a profit. We signed up a Great Southern Bank, which is fantastic because clubs, you need to make money. And I'm fully cognizant of that. But again, it's something you and I and so many people have talked about. The number one thing in this joint is not winning anymore. It's not. You can't tell me it is. Because it's just too compromising the way we play. The club is too compromising in general. We spruik so many things off field about how great that is, and we try to gloss over and make everything positive when stuff like this happens. It's not good enough.
No, it's not. It's not. And I think Kira might have put a quote from David Noble after the game, and Noble was talking about we're really motivated to not finish on the bottom. Have a listen to that. We're really motivated to not finish on the bottom. They don't want the number one pick.
No.
You know where we're going. You know where this all leads to now. This all leads to a top 4 pick. Everyone just get put on ice. All the high paid players. Oh, you're a little sore. We don't want to risk you for next year because you're really providing for us this year. Go have a break. Get into your preseason, and we'll get a top 4 pick. Go back to the draft.
Exactly, and that's what's apparently going to fix all our problems. But it's so much deeper than that. I mean, the fact of the matter, as a fan base, and I said it this morning. Today was a real sliding doors moment for Carlton. This game today, yes, we had a couple of out, but this is a game we should be winning. Doesn't matter who's out. We in the stage of development where we are at, we had much more. For me, we had more talent out there, but we were tactically outclassed by a side in their infancy. Their first year rebuild. I mean, North Melbourne last year was saying they want to make finals. Then they realised, oh, fuck, we fucked this up. And they've started again. And we like kept giving them the corridor. We made Aaron Hall look like David King. We made Ben Cunnington, we made Nick Larkey look like Wayne Carey.
Literally, this comment here.
It's not good enough, mate. And you know what? But it's all good because, as you said, I think you said this at the start. We'll get a press conference on Monday from Jacob Wiedering or Patrick Cripps or Liam Jones saying it's not good enough. We expect a response. I can't question the effort of AFL players and the joy. I don't know how you can say. I know he said that 5 weeks ago. You can't question the effort of AFL players. How can you say that after some of the efforts we saw today? How can you say that, Terry?
It's the formula is this. Now, obviously, we've all been here for the fan cams. I haven't seen the press conference, but I know the formula of the press conference after a loss. It's going to be pick the one stat where we did well at today, whether it's ground ball gets or uncontested possession or marks inside 50 or whatever, and latch onto that and say, oh, we really did well in X area, but we were let down in every other area. It's the I've read this book. I read this book every week.
But you know what? That same script has been going for the last 6 years. And that's before Teague. Bolton used that script. David Teague uses that script. And that's why at the end of the day, I am fully of the belief that come the end of this review, there will be a massive clean out. He's just not the man.
Yeah.
He's not the man. And we need someone above these players that can drive those standards, because it's one or two things, right? Watching today, we either have the dumbest fucking footballers in the AFL or VFL or QAFL or the VAFA. Just some of the stuff we do is ridiculous, or we are not following instruction, or the instruction's not getting through. Either way, the message is not getting through, and we need someone to assist in driving those standards. It's not good enough, mate. And I don't know how people can stand, and everyone on here, to their credit, has said largely the same thing. And I'm not advocating for everyone to agree with each other, but it's just, we can't stand for that. Yeah. And at the end of the day, the people, the constituents for this football club that matter are the fans. That's what the club constitution says. They perform for the fans. We need to stick together, and we need to, we help drive the standard from the hour, because it's just right now it's not working, and I'm angry. I'm at a loss. I know a lot of people are at a loss. I said this morning, as I said, it was a real sliding doors moment potentially today, and I think it was. We learnt everything we needed to know, and I think this will be seen as career defining in a really bad way for a fair few people currently in the administration and playing level.
Yeah. Well said, mate. Appreciate you coming on as always. Well done this morning. You are the star of the Saturday morning show, and it's a shame that we were so excited this morning and we're feeling like this now.
Yeah, mate, absolutely. And thanks for everyone tuning in to Saturday shows. It means a lot. And like from a fan's perspective, stick together, guys. We're one big family.
Very true. Well done, mate.